Good morning, student. So today in this lecture we can discuss about the pair of linear equation solution. So in last lecture you can remember we can learn about what? How to make the equation. Suppose situation is given. So from the situation we can make the equation, but here we have a two variable x and y. So in this topic we can discuss how to find the solution of the linear equation. So for that, first of all we can learn some basic concept. So we can start with the standard form of the pair of linear equation. So see that, so here it is a standard form. We have a two equation 1 and 2, and we have a two variable x and y. Clear? So we have a two equation x and y, and this is a constant term c1 and c2. So it means what? We have a two equation, first and second, with the two variable, and this is a constant term. So for that, suppose we can take the one example, x minus 2y is equal to 0, and second 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. So see these two equations. So from these two equations you can easily get the idea. So this is our linear equation, because see that, compare with our standard. So here what is its coefficient? 1. So it means what? a1 is equal to 1. Then compare with y1. So here, so it is minus 2, b1 is equal to minus 2, and here constant term is missing. So we can write c1 is equal to 0. Then 3x. So compare with the second. So a2 is equal to 3. Then b2 is equal to 4. And this 20 is going second side, because here see that c1 is a left hand side of the 0. So this 20 is going second side. So c2 is equal to minus 20. So it means what? If equation is given, so from equation we can compare with its standard. So we can find the value of a1, a2, b1, b2, c1 and c2. So from this we can conclude the three things. Which three things? Here I am making the one chart. So from that chart we can find that what? Some condition what happen if we solve these two equation. So we can find the solution. And some equation what happen? If we solve this equation we can find, we cannot find its solution. So how can we realize that we can find the solution or not? So for that we are making this table. So see that here I am writing the three different condition. So which condition? If a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, it means what? Here see that a1 upon a2. So a1 upon a2 is equal to 1 by 3, and b1 upon b2. So it is minus 2 by 4. So here 1 and 2. So if we compare, so see this, these both are not equal. Clear? These both are not equal. So it means what? We are applying our first condition. Clear? If a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, it means what? If we find the solution and draw its graph, so they are intersecting. Clear? These both lines are intersecting at one single point. See that, I am also showing that. So here, so this if we satisfied with this condition, so we have only one solution. It means what? We can find the solution. Clear? We can find the solution. But in some cases what happen? a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. It means what? Both are. Suppose here like that 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2. So it means what? These three are equal. So at that time we have an infinite many solution. What? Infinite many solution. And if we draw the graph, so they are coincidence line. Coincidence means what? Both are overlapping to each other. Suppose we are drawing the graph of first equation and second equation. So they are coincidence line. Clear? Both are overlapping to each other. And now the last condition, third condition. These both are equal, but these both are not equal to c1 upon c2. So this is our third condition. So it means what? From this both point we can directly, first of all we can see the condition. If first condition is not satisfied, then we go to the second one. If first and second both are not satisfied, then we are going to directly the third. And we can, if this condition is satisfied, so here we have a no solution. It means what? If we solve by any of the method, we cannot find its solution. Clear? So at that time we can directly write down what? No solution. Clear? And second thing, if we draw the graph of that equation, so it is always parallel line like that. Clear? They are not intersecting. It means no solution. If they are intersecting, it means only one solution. And if they are coincidence, so we cannot find its solution. Means both have an equal solution. Clear? So from this chart, they are asking the different 1 or a 2 mark a question. Clear? So you must write down that chart in your fair book also. So at the time of examination, from this you can get the idea what is the condition and how can we find the solution for that. Sometimes they are also asking, condition is given and say that what is its type of graph, one solution, infinite solution or coincidence. Clear? So from this condition we can easily conclude with that. So now we are going to the next method for a linear equation solution. So in this chapter we have a 4 different method. Clear? For a solution of a pair of a linear equation with a 2 variable, we have a 4 method. First, it is graphical method. Second, substitution. Third, elimination. And fourth, it is cross multiplication method. Clear? So it means what? In chapter number 3, we have a 4 different solution for a linear equation. So graphical method, what happened? First of all, we can draw its graph. Clear? And from graph, we can find what? If they are intersecting, so we can find its solution. So from the graphical method, we can find the solution. So that's why its name is graphical method. And these 3 methods is a different strategy: elimination, substitution and cross multiplication. Our exercise number 3.2 is totally depend on graphical method. 3.3, it is depend on substitution. 3.4 exercise, it is depend on elimination. 3.5 exercise 3.5, it is depend on the cross multiplication method. Clear? So now we are going to discuss our first method, graphical method. So for that we are taking the first example from exercise number 3.2. Here they are asking, from the pair of a linear equation in the following problem, find their solution graphically. It means what? We can use the first method, graphical method. So first example, 10 students of a class 10 took part in a mathematics quiz. So we have a total 10 students. If the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, so find the number of boys and number of girls who took part in the quiz. So for that reason, so let assume, we can start with that. Suppose we can assume that the number of girls be x and number of boys it will be y. So we can write like that, x plus, so according to our first condition, see that we have in total how many students? 10 students. So it means what? We can write according to the condition, our first equation is like that, x plus y is equal to 10. Clear? First equation is, because total number of students it is 10. So it means what? Number of boys plus number of girls. So it will be 10. Then second, if the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, so it means what? Here the second condition, number of number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. So number of girl will be x, now is 4 more than y. Clear? Because girls are 4 more than the boys. So we have a 2 equation, 1 and 2. Now if you want to find out the solution for a graphic by using the graphical method, so here first of all we can make we can find its solution by graphically. So here I am writing x is equal to tan minus y, and now we are taking the different value of y. So here I am writing y, and here x is equal to tan minus y. So first of all I am taking, here I am taking 5, 4, 6, 3, we can take any of the digit. So here 10 minus 5, so it is 5, then 10 minus 4, 6, 10 minus 6, 4, 10 minus 3, so it is 7. Similarly we can also find the, for our second equation, here I am also writing that. Here we can put x, here I am writing x is equal to 4 plus y. So here I am using 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear? So first of all I am writing 3 here. So 4 plus 3, 7. Then 4 plus 4, it is 8. Then 5 plus 4, it is 9. And 6 plus 4, it is 10. Clear? Now I am plotting its graph. So first of all we are draw its graph. It is y dash, x dash. Here I am writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and up to 10. Here I am also writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now for a first equation, so if x is 5, so x is 5, y is also 5, so both are 5, 5, so it is here. Then 6 and 4, so 6 and 4, so it is here. Then 4 and 6, 4 and 6, so it is here. Then 7 and it is 3, so it is here. So we have on the line like that. Clear? We have a line like that. Now for a second equation, x is 7, at that time y is 3, so it is here. Then 8 comma 4, so 8 and 4, so it is here. Then 9 comma 5, so 9 and 5, so it is here. Then 10 comma 6, so 10 and 6, so it is here. So our graph is like that. Clear? Our graph is like that. So it means what? They are both intersecting at one point. Which point? It is here 7 comma 3. Clear? So it means what? This crossing point indicate it is our solution. Clear? This is a solution for that graphical method. So it means what? Number of girls, it is 7. Clear? Because x coordinate, here we can assume number of girls be x, so it is 7, and then number of boys, it is 3, because we can assume the value of y. So see that on a y axis we have a 3, on x axis we have a 7. So it means what? Number of boys, it is 3, so it is our solution. Clear? So in this method you can remember the one thing is what? First thing is, first of all we have a 2 equation. From these 2 equation we can make the solution for that, and then we can draw its graph. From this graph we can directly find out one intersecting point, and this intersecting point indicate what? Number of girls and number of boys. So number of girls, here we can assume x. So here what is our x coordinate here? So it is 7, and number of boys, it is y, so it is 3. Clear? Y coordinate, it is 3. So from that graph we can find it solution. Question number first, second. 5 pencil and 7 pair together, the cost of 50 rupees, and 7 pencil and 5 pen together, the cost is 46 rupees. So find the cost of 1 pencil and that 1 pen. So first of all, here we can assume that let the cost of 1 pencil is rupees x, and let the cost of 1 pen, it is rupees y. So here how many pencil? 5 pencils, so 5x, first equation, and 7 pen, so 7y. plus 7y. So how many rupees we need to pay? It is 50 rupees. Now second, 7 pencils, so 7x, and 5 pens, so 5y is equal to 46. Now we need to find its solution. So for that, first of all, we can here we can this 7y is going second side, so 50 minus 7y, and this pi is going second side, so it will be in denominator upon 5. Next, see similarly for here 7x, 46 minus 5y, so x is equal to 46 minus 5y divided with 7. Clear? So here we can make the chart for both. Here we will put the value of y and then we will find the value of x. So here first of all we can put the value of y. Suppose here we can start with 5. So 7 5, then 0, then 10, sorry, we can take the 7 5 is 35, so 10. Clear? And then minus 5, because here if we put the value of that kind of the value, so here dropping is easily possible. So that's why we are taking 5 0 10 minus 5. So first of all here I am putting 5, so 50 minus 7 in bracket 5 upon 5, so 7 5 is 35, 50 minus 35 15, so here we have a 3. Similarly 0, so 10, then 10, 7 10s are 50, minus 20 divide, so it is minus 4, and here minus 5, so minus minus become plus, 35 plus 50, so it is 85, divide with 5, so 5 ones are 5, 3, so 7s are 70. Similarly here we will put the value of y. So if here we put 7s are 7 5s are 35, 46 minus 35 11, so it is dropping is not possible. So that's why here I am taking y is equal to 0. So one second time dropping is not possible. So for that which value here we will put? 5 ones are 5, so 46 minus 5, 3s are, so 5 3s are 15, 4s are 20, so 46 minus 20, so it is 21, 5 4s are 20, 46 minus 20, so it is 26, so it is not possible. So 7 5s are, yes 5s are, so 5 5s are 25, 46 minus 25, so 1 and 2, so here we will put 5s are. Clear? Y is equal to 5, because 25, 46 minus 25, so it is 21. Similarly once again we will put different kind of the value. Suppose then we can take the value of 12 and minus 2. So if we put 5, so 5 5s are 25, so 46 minus 25, so it is 21 divided with 7, 7 3s are, so here we have a 3. Then 12, 12 5s are 60, 60 minus 46, 4, and here 5, so it is 14 divided with 7, so 2, it is minus 2. Then we can put minus 2, so minus minus plus, 46 plus 10, so it is 56, divide with 7, 7 8s are, so here we have a 8. Clear? So here we can take the 3 values, minus 2. Clear? Now we can plot it graph. So first of all here I am drawing the graph. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Here we have the value up to 17. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. And on the x-axis we have up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Here it is y, y dash, x, x dash. Here -1, -2, -3, -4. Clear? Now for a first, if x is 3 then y is 5. 3 comma 5, so it is here. Then 10 comma 0, so it is here. Then -4 comma plus 10, so it is here. Then 17, x is 17 comma -5, 17 comma -5, so it is here. So our is line is like that. Clear? Next 3 comma 5, x is 3, y is 5, so it is here. Then -2 comma plus 12, so it is here. Then 8 comma -2, 8 comma -2, so it is here. So his graph is like that. Clear? So here I am not taking a regular scale, so my graph is not proper, but if you draw the graph in your graph book, so you have the exact line. Clear? So now see that these both lines are intersecting here. Clear? This is the point, x is 3 and y is 5. So x means what? Pencil. So cost of pencil, it is ₹3. And cost of pen, it is, see that y, so it is ₹5. Clear? So it is a graphical method. In a graphical method, first of all make the equation, from the equation make the chart, and from the chart draw the graph, and then find the intersecting point. So this is our answer. Clear? Now next question, question number 2. So in a question number 2, they are saying that what? On a comparing the ratio of A1 upon A2, B1 upon B2 and C1 upon C2, find the whether the line representing following pair of linear equation intersect at a point or a parallel or a coincidence. So now you can remember that chart. If A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2, so they are intersecting. If these three are equal, so it is parallel. And if first two are matching but third is not equal to them, so it is coincident. So first of all, here I am comparing with A1, so it is 5, B1 -4, C1 it is 8, then A2 7, B2 6 and C2 is equal to -9. So now we are taking the ratio. So what is A1 upon A2? 5/7, and here B1 upon B2 -4/6. So these both are not equal. Clear? These both are not equal. See that here 5/7, here -4/6. So it means what? This pair have a one point. Clear? Intersect at one point. This pair have a intersect at one point. Now second, once again A1 9, B1 3, C1 it is 12, then A2 18, B2 6, C2 is 24. Now taking the ratio. So here 9 2s are, 3 2s are, 1, 12 1s are, 12 2s are. So answer is 1/2 is equal to 1/2 is equal to 1/2. Clear? So it means what? These three are equal. A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. It means what? These pair have a coincidence. Clear? This pair have in the coincident. This pair have a coincident. Now third, A1 is equal to 6, B1 is equal to minus 3 and C1 is equal to 10. Similarly 2, minus 1 and 9. Now we are taking the ratio 6 by 2 minus 3 upon minus 1, then 10 upon 9. So 2 ones are 2 threes are. So 3 upon 1 minus minus plus 3 upon 1 10 upon 9. So these both are equal, but it is not equal. So here the last condition A1 upon A2 B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. So it means what? This pair of linear equation have a parallel line. Clear? It is a parallel line. Now last question number 3. On comparing the ratio, find the whether they are the pair of linear equation are coincident or incoincident. Clear? So if this condition is satisfied, at that time we can recommend it incoincident. And if first and second condition if we have, so it means it have the coincidence. Clear? So first of all, once again we can compare. For a first, A1 is equal to 3, B1 2, and this pi is going second side, so it is minus 5. A2 is equal. So in this type of question, first of all you can convert this equation into the standard form. So we can write like that, 3x plus 2y minus 5 is equal to 0, because this pi is going second side, so it become minus. Once again 2x minus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. Now A1 3, B1 2 and C1 is minus 5. A2 2, B2 is equal to minus 3, C2 minus 7. Now comparing, so 3 by 2 is equal to 2 by minus 3. So first condition is not satisfied, A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2. So it is, so this pair of linear equation are, this pair of linear equation are coincident. It is coincident. Now for a second, once again A1 2, B1 minus 3, this is C1 minus 8, because this is going second side. First of all we need to convert in a standard form, same as our question number 1. A2 plus 4, B2 minus 6 and C2 is equal to minus 9. Now 2 by 4 minus 3 by minus 6 and minus 8 upon minus 9. So once again see that 2 1s are 2 2s are, minus minus plus 3 1s are 3 2s are. So these both are equal, 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. Here it is 8 by 9. So once again we have the same condition, A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2. So here once again we can declare this is coincident. Clear? This is coincidence. Now third, A1 is equal to 3 by 2, B1 5 by 3 and C1 is equal to 7. A2 9, B2 minus 10, and so if we have this kind of the equation, so first of all we can convert into the standard form. So first of all I am writing this equation, 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y is equal to 7. So 3 and 2, so we have a 6 as our LCM. Clear? 6 is as our LCM. So here we are multiplying with 3. So 3 into 2 plus, sorry, so here we are multiplying with 3 and here 5 by 3, so 2 y is equal to 7. Now see that 6 is our LCM. So if here in denominator term, if we require the 6, so here we are multiplying with 3 and here 3 is multiplied with 2, so here we get 6. So it means what? 6 is our LCM. So 3 3s are 9x plus 10y upon 6 is equal to 7. Now this 6 is going second side. So what is our equation? 9x plus 10y is equal to 6 7s are 42. Similarly, for a second equation. 9x minus 10y is equal to 14. Clear? Is equal to 14. So see that a1 9, b1 10, c1 minus 42, a2 9, b2 minus 10 and c2 is equal to minus 14. So once again we can compare 9 upon 9 is equal to 10 upon minus 10 is equal to minus 42 upon minus 14. So 9 9 cut, 10 10 cut. So 1 is equal to minus 1, 14 3s are, so minus 3. So these three are not equal. Clear? a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. So here they are inconsistent. So similarly you can find for the 4 and 5. Clear? Same method. If you want, here see that a1 5, b1 minus 3 and c1 minus 11. Same for a2, b2 and c2. Now compare. If first and second condition, so coincidence, and if the third condition like a parallel, so here we can declare it is inconsistent. Number 4, which of the following pair are linear equation are a coincident or incoincident? And if it is coincident, then find the solution its graphically method. So first of all we can decide it is coincident or a incoincidence, and if it is coincident we need to find the solution by using graphical method. So here I am making a one chart so you can get the idea. If first condition a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, it means consistent. Clear? It means consistent. And if these all are equal, once again it is consistent. And if these both are equal but these both are not equal to third, so it is known as an inconsistent. So first of all from this graph we can decide consistence or inconsistence, and if consistent we can find its solution. So first question, first of all we can write it in standard form. Then 2x minus 2y, here minus 10 is equal to 0. So here we can take a 2 as a common. So 2 in bracket x minus y minus 5 is equal to 0, and this 2 is going second side. So 0 upon 2, once again 0. So what is our equation right now? First equation, x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0, and second equation x minus y minus 5 is equal to 0. It is second equation. Now compare a1 1, b1 1, c1 minus 5, a1 1, b1 sorry a2 b2 it is minus 1 and c2 minus 5. So see that 1 upon 1, a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2. So 1 upon 1, so it is 1, 1 upon minus 1, so it is minus 1, and 5 5 cut, so once again minus. So here these both are not equal. See that. So first condition is satisfied. a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. So it means what? It is consistent. Clear? So this pair of linear equation, this pair of equation have consistent. So we need to find its solution by using graphical method. So first of all here x is equal to, this both term is going second side, so 5 minus y, because this become plus and this become minus. And for a second equation, if this both going second side, so this both become plus. Clear? Now we will put the different value and find it solution. Here I am writing y, x. So first of all I am putting 0. So 5, then 5, it is 0. Then we can take a 1, so it is 4. For a similarly here y, here we have x. First of all I am putting 0, so 5, then putting minus 5, so 0. Then we will put 2, so 5 plus 2 it is 7. We can take any of the value. Now we can draw its graph. y dash, x dash, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, minus 1 minus 2, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5. Now first x is 5, then y is 0, so it is here. Then x is 0, then y is 5, so it is here. Then 4 comma 4 and x is 4, y is 1, so it is here. So his graph is like that. So this is a graph for which x is equal to 5 minus y. Now for a second, x is 5, y is 0, so once again here. Then x is 0, then y is minus 5, so it is here. Then x is plus 7, then y is 2, so it is here. 7 comma 2. So graph is like that. So both are cut here. Clear? So it means what? What is our solution? The value of x is 5 and y is equal to 0. So it is our solution. Now second question, see that x minus 3y, 3x minus 3y is equal to 16. So for a second, x minus y is equal to 8 and 3x minus 3y is equal to 16. So a1 1, b1 minus 1, c1 minus 8, because this is going second side. Clear? We need to convert into the standard form. a2 3, b2 minus 3, c2 minus 16. So 1 by 3, here minus 1 upon minus 3, minus 8 upon minus 16. So once again this become plus. So it means what? These both are equal, but it is not equal to 1 by 2. It means what? a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2, but is not equal to c1 upon c2. So it is inconsistent. Clear? This condition shows what? Inconsistent. So this pair of linear equation having the which kind of a solution? It is inconsistent. Now similarly for a third, once again here see that third, 2x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0 and 4x minus 2y minus 4. So what is a1? 2 by 4 is equal to 1 upon minus 2 and is equal to minus 6 upon minus 4. So 1 2s are. So answer is 1 by 2. Here minus 1 by 2, minus minus plus, 2s are 3s are. So 3 by 2. It means what? These both are not equal to each other. So first condition, clear? a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. So first condition. So it is means what? Which kind of solution this equation have? It is consistent equation. So if it is consistent, we need to find its solution. So for that, first of all, y is equal to, this 6 is going second side. So 6 plus 6 minus 2x from the equation 1. Here I am drawing its chart. For a second, here we can take 2 as our common term. We can write like that. 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. So 2. So here 2x minus, we are taking 2 as our common term, common number. So this 2 is going second side. So equation is like that, 0 upon 2, but 0 upon 2 it is 0. So what is y? Y is going second side. So it become plus, so 2x minus 2. Now we need to find its solution. Here I am putting the value of x and here we can get the value of y. Once again similar, here I am putting the value of x and here I am getting the value of y. First of all I am putting 0. So 2 into 0, so it is 6. Then 1, so it is 2 ones are 2, 4. Then 2, 2 twos are 4, so it is once again 2. Clear? Because 4, 6 minus 4, it is 2. Here next, first of all 0, so minus 2. Then 1, so 2 ones are 2, 2 minus 2, 0. Then 2, so 2 twos are 4, 4 minus 2, 2. Clear? Now I am plotting its graph. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. It is x, x dash, y, y dash. Now here x 0, 6, so it is here. Then 1, 4, 1, 4, so it is here. Then 2, 2, 2, 2, so it is here. So graph is like that. So it is a graph for y is equal to 6 minus 2x. Next 0, minus 2, so it is here. Then 1, 0. Then 2, 2, so it is here. So second line is like that. So it means what? It is our common point 2, 2. So what is our solution? X is equal to 2 and y, because x is equal to 2, y is equal to also 2. So what is the solution for that equation? X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. Now next, last question 4. Question number 4. Now comparing a1 2, b1 minus 2, c1 minus 2, a1, a2, 4, b2 minus 4, c2 minus 5. So 2 by 4, minus 2 minus 4, minus 2 minus 5. So 1 2 is 1, 2 is minus minus plus. So 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 is not equal to 2 by 5. So our which condition? Last, a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 but is not equal to c1 upon c2. So this linear pair having the inconsistent solution. Clear? Because it satisfied our that condition. Half perimeter of a rectangle garden. So here we have one rectangle garden and whose length is 5 more than its width is 36. It means what? Half perimeter it is given 36. So first of all, garden is like that shape, rectangle shape. And what is its perimeter formula? Perimeter of rectangle garden is equal to 2 in bracket x plus y. So it is our formula. Here we can assume that let length is equal to y and breadth is equal to x. Clear? So it is its formula 2 in bracket x plus y. So first condition, see that half perimeter. So half perimeter of rectangle it is 36 according to our condition. So now we can simplify. So these two to cut. So x plus y is equal to 36. It is our equation number 1. Now see that length is 4 more than its width. So it means what? X plus 4, y is equal to what? X plus 4, because length is 4 more than its width. Length is 4 more than its width. So next, so it is our equation number second. Clear? Y is equal to length is 4 more than its width. Next, now you can find its solution. So for first equation, here I am making the one chart, and here it is for a second. First of all, here I am writing like that, x is equal to 36 minus y. This y is going second side. So here I am putting the value of y, so we can find the value of x. First of all, here I am putting 0. Y is equal to 0, so answer is 36. Then here I am putting 36, y is equal to 36, so here we have a 0 because 36 minus 36. Next we are taking any of number 16, so 36 minus 16, so it is 20. Next, once again we can put the value of x, so here we can get the value of y. So now, first of all I am putting 0, so 4, then 4, so it is 8, then minus 4, if x is minus 4, so it is y is equal to 0. Clear? Now we are plotting its graph. Y dash, x dash, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here see that, here we are taking the scale 4, 4, because here we have the more digit 36, 16 like that. So here scale on x and y axis 1 centimeter is equal to 4 unit. So 4, then 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 30 and 36. Once again minus 4, minus 8, minus 16, here 4, 8, then 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32 and 36, minus 4, minus 8, minus 12, minus 16, like that. Now here 0, then 36, so here we have a point 36, then 0 comma 36, so here, then 20 comma 16, so it is here. So graph is like that. Clear? It is a graph for x plus y is equal to 36. Now next, x is 0, y 4, so it is here. Then 4 comma 8, x is 4, then y is 8, so it is here. Then minus 4, x is minus 4, then y is 0, so it is x is minus 4, y is 0, so it is here. So graph is like that. Clear? So it means what? They are intersecting here 16 comma 20. Clear? So it means what? What is the value of x? Breathe. So x is equal to 16 and length y. Clear? Length is y, so y it is 20. So see that length is 4 more than its width. So from a graphical method we can find it solution. Clear? So in a graph you have the exact value, because here I am not taking a regular scale, but if you plot that graph on a graph book, so you have exactly the same scale. Now question number 6. In a question number 6, see that given the linear equation, one equation is given, we need to write the another equation which satisfied our that condition. Intersecting line, parallel line and coincident line. So we need the remember, we also remember that condition for intersecting line. Clear? The condition for an intersecting line is like that, a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2 for a parallel and for a coincident. So from that chart we can directly write down its condition. Now next, first equation is given. So now we need to write the second equation which satisfied a1 upon a2. It means what? These both are same. So once again 2x, but is not equal to. So here I am writing 7y minus 12 is equal to 0. So see that here I am also writing like that, 2 by 5. So a1 upon a2. So it is 2 by 5 and here it is 3 by 7. So these both are not equal. So this satisfied our condition 1. So what is our second equation? Answer is, you can write any of the equation which satisfied this condition. Clear? We have the number of equation. Now for a second, first two are equal but it is not equal with third. So first of all I am writing equation 3y. First equation is given. Now second. So for a second what happened? a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2. So it means what? 2x plus 3y. Here I am writing plus 20 is equal to 0. So see that 2 upon 2 is upon 3 upon 3 is equal to minus 8 upon 20. So these both are equal, but these both are not equal to this condition because 1 and minus 2 by 5. So it means what? These both are not equal. So what is our second equation? 2x plus 3y plus 20. Now next, coincident. So first of all I am writing that equation. So now we need to satisfy our last condition. So here I am also writing like that. We can twice the each number. 6y minus 16 is equal to 0. So see that 2 by 4 is equal to 3 by 6. Here minus 8 upon minus 16. So 1, 2 ones are 2 twos are, 3 ones are 3 twos are, 8 ones are 8 twos are. So all answer is similar, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. So this satisfied our that condition. a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. So what is our second equation? 4x plus 6y minus 16 is equal to 0. Question number 7. Draw the graph of equation. So two equation is given. We need to draw its graph. And then we can also find a coordinate of triangle. So it means what? If we draw that graph, so we have in the shape like a triangle and we need to find its coordinate. So first of all, here we can write from the equation 1, we can write like that y minus 1 because this two term is going second side. Here I am drawing its here I am putting value of y. So here we have a x. So y is equal to 1. So 0. Then here I am putting minus 1. So it is a minus 1 minus 1. So minus 2. Then here I am putting 0. X is equal to 0. So y is equal to plus 1. So we have a, and then we are putting 4, y is equal to 4. So 4 minus 1, it is 3. Now for a second equation. For a second, 3x is equal to 12 minus 2y. So x is equal to 12 minus 2y upon 3. Now we can take the different value of y. So here we can get the value of x. So first of all, I am putting 3. 3 twos are, so y is equal to 3. So 3 twos are 6. 12 minus 6, 6 upon 3. So it is 2. Clear? Next, then we are putting 0. Clear? Y is equal to 0. So 3 4s are 12. 4. Next, then here I am putting 6. So 6 2s are 12. 12 minus 12 0. Clear? So we have in the equation like that. Now we can draw its graph. Y dash, x dash. So here we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. So first x is 0, then y is 1. So it is here. Then x is 0, then y, 0 and 1. Minus 2, minus 1. Minus 2, minus 1. So it is here. Then 4, 3. X is 3 and y is equal to 4. So our graph is like that. Next 2, 3. 2, 3. So it is here. Then 4, 0. X is 4, 0. Then 0, 6. So graph is like that. So see that it is a triangle. Clear? Here we are using the different chalk. So it is a triangle shape. So here we can shade. Now we need to find its coordinate. So here these three are our coordinate. So which coordinate here? So here I am writing coordinate of triangle. Here we can give its name A, B and C. So what is this? It is 2, 3. A is equal to 2, 3. Then B, it is minus 1, 0 and C 4, 0. So it is our answer. Here they are asking determine the coordinate of vertex of triangle. So it is a vertex of triangle, point, vertex means point, and we can also shade its triangular region. So our exercise number 3.2 is completed.